another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires unto a step-dame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, will behold the night of our solemnity.
Go, Philostrate, strip the Athenian youth to merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Apollo, I wound thee with my sword, and one I love doing me injuries. But I will wed in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegis. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation, come on. Complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and exchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast my moonlight and her radio song with feigning voice, which is a feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with wrists like hair, rings, gauds, conceits, nicks, knacks, trinkets, trifles, nosegays, feet, meats, messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou built my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And if she will not hear before your grace consent to marry Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death, which according to our laws immediately provided for in this case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you're but as a form in wax, by hand imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held unworthy.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
Do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, and my presence here plead my thoughts. I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of man. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield out to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, for I to be in shady cloister youth, to live a barren sister all your life, shaking faint hands with the cold, fruitless moon. First blessed day that masters sow their blood, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happens the rose distilled, and that which withering on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ere I revealed my virgin patent unto his lordship, whose unwishing yoke my soul consents not to be sovereignty.
Take time to pause, Hermia, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for high austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield that grace title unto my servant right.
Not our father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hardy's. Do you marry?
Scorn for my sender. True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my kind love her, I do say to Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well as I as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortune in every way is fairly ranked, no advantage to Demetrius's. And which is more than he's supposed to be. I am beloved of the English Hermia. Why then can I not prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, made love to Never's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry over this spotted and inconstant man.
Oh, I must confess that I've heard so much, and with Demetrius not to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and come, Aegis, you shall go with me. I've some private schooling for you both. For you, Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means you may extend to it, to death or to a vow of single life. But come, Apollo, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegis, go along.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there in your face so fast?
Belike for one frame, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for all that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale of history, the course of true love never did run smooth. For either it was different in blood,
How crossed and hide me for all to love,
or else was rapid in respect of years,
quite too old to be aged young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
How can I choose love by another's eyes?
or if there was sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness to lay siege to, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning and the calling night which in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And there a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick might things come to confusion.
Then two lovers have been ever crossed. Sad as the edict in destiny. Let us keep our tried patience as a customary cross. Stood wished in sighs. Lovers in tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow wife, a dowager with great revenue, she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote, 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and meet me in the wood. I'll leave without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to the morn of May. There will I stay.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knits souls and prosperous loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen when false Troy under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, and number more than ever woman spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise. Look, it was Helena.
God speak there, Helena, with her way.
Oh, you meet her? That fair man say, Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair, your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air more tunable than large shepherd's ear. Your leaf is green, your hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, her favor so yours will I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue, sweet melody.
He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. What time I did Lysander see. St. Athens is a paradise to me. Oh, grace my love to shut. He hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flights that still conceal for Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens, turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us. And good luck, grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food tomorrow, deep in night.
I will buy her. And Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius still on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am not as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all that he can know, and as for theirs, floating on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore winged Cupid can think it blind. Nor hath love's mind any judgment, taste, wings in the wise, figure unheeding haste. And therefore is love oft sent to a child, because he is in choice so oft beguiled as waggish boys, themselves engaged for swear. So the boy loved, parted with me there. For ere Demetrius looked out Hermia's eye, he hailed that oath that he was only mine. And when this hail, some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, the shadows rose with melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and pour his intelligence, 5 days at his dear expense. But here me and I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You're best to call them generally, man by man, according to experience.
Here's a scroll of every man's name, which was thought fit through all Athens to claim isolate. Well, the Duke and Duchess, how does one day and night?
First give the difference, so the play trees on. Then you give in to the actors, and so go to them.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and its most cruel death of
Purism is gone. A very good piece of work, I assure you. And remember, now call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
answer as I call. Nick Bottom will be.
Ready. Then one part-time for and a courtesy.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyrrhus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant or...
He's a lover who kills himself. He's not a candidate for love.
That clasps some tears in the true language of it. If I do it, let the audience bring their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Nevertheless, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules gladly, or blind terror pattern to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. and faces car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish face. And the rest of the play, this was Earthly's fate, not Tyrant's fate. Others was more, you know.
Francis Newton Beddoes.
Yes.
Francis Fitz, you must take this down.
This being a wandering night.
Nay, it is the lady that yours must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play woman. I've a beer coming in.
Excellent! One. You should play the mask, and you can speak as small as you will.
And I may have that voice. Let me play this with you, or I'll speak in a monstrous little voice.
Simon, I'm here to stay for another year. Like this we do every year.
No, you must wait here and listen. You deserve it. Robin started in the terror. Robin started in the terror. If it's twins, Robin started, you shall play Disney's mother. Tom Sabatini. Yeah, you, here, Mrs. Father, myself, Disney's father, smoking the joint. You the lines, and you're helping us today.
Have you lines, Godwin? Pray you with me, for I'm slow of step.
You may do it extemporal. Yes, it is nothing but roar.
Let me play the line too. I will warn you that it will be any man's heart put together. I will warn you that it will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again!
No! You would do it terribly. And you would crush the Duchess and the ladies, and they would shriek! And that would be enough to hang us all.
That if we were to flag the ladies and ladies, they would have no more discretion but their hands. However, I will aggravate matters so that I will roar you as gently as any nightingale. I will roar you into any second now.
No, you must play Pyramus. Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. Yes, he's a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day. Almost lovely, gentlemanly-like man. And for that, you must play Pyramus.
Oh, well, I will undertake it. Whatever I hesitate,
What you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and green beard, or your French brown-colored beard. You're perfectly accurate.
Some of your French crowns, they have no hair at all, and then you'll play that face. But masters, here are your pots, and I am to request you, entreat you, and desire you to come them up by tomorrow night. And meet me in the house of a fine outside of town, by moonshine, and there we shall rehearse. Or, as you know, if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw the list of properties, such as I really want. Nicest, I pray you, family.
We will meet. And then I may rehearse nonsense you may turn into. Take pains, you can do.
As to do so, we meet.
Hold on, my poster.
Love.
passing fell in line. Because that she is her attendant, half the lovely boy sold from her Indian game. She never had so sweet a change of me, and just so wrong had the child, next to this train to trace force love. The chief performance was a lovely boy, crowned with flowers and makes all her joy. Though they never meet with silver green, by the fountains near Spain, with starlight sheen. What? They do swear. While the elves were clear, creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make you quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish fright, called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you me? That frightened maidens in the village ring, skim milk and sometimes labor in the quern, and breathless make the bootless housewife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet pup, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest right. I'm the merry wanderer of the night. I just so wrong and take a smile when I have fattened beef and roast beef. Many nights of lily gold, and some time lurk iron and acid skull, and grapes for roasted crab. In which course and drinks I love, the one who is left for jail, the wisest ox telling the saddest tale. Sometimes the secret stool mistaken me, and I slip from her bummed out top sheet, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and old choir holds her lips and long, and wax and mirth and even swear, your hours and wasted there. Good room, Fairy. Here comes Oberon.
And hear my mistress, would that he were gone.
And that's by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Very skip hence. I have forsworn to bed and to come.
Very rash wanton. Why not thy lord?
And I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and bursting love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India. But that forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin whiskers and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and do come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania, that is my credible palaver, when I know thy love to Theseus. Did thou not lead through glittering night, and Burgundian bring the ravishing, and make it with fair Italy's greatest faith, with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paven fountain or by rushy brook, or on the beachy margin of the sea, to dance our ravens to whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious falls, which falling in the land hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox therefore hath stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth became to beer. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and crows are fed with the murmuring flock. The nine men's morris is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green, for lack of tread, are undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And thorough is this temperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh black of the crimson rose, and an old pine stayed in an icy crown, and odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the chilling autumn, angry winter have changed their wanton liveries, and the mated world
To amend it then, it lies in you. Why should I take you across the road again? But to beg a little change in gold to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order. And in the spicy Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped from my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, mocking the embarking traders of the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, it's she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following her wombs enriched with my own squire, would imitate, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from a voyage, rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
Oh, in this wood intend you stay.
Perchance till Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare thy heart.
Give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies away! You shall track down right my longer stay.
But thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such sweet and dulcet harmonious breath, the blue sea used to laugh a song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea make music.
I remember her.
The very time I saw her, but thou couldst not. Flying between the earth and the cold moon, keep it all on. A certain name took a fair vessel, flying by the west. And loosely his love shaft smiled from his bow, as if it should give 100,000 pounds. But I might see them through his fire shaft. Quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial watchers passed it on and made an meditation fancy free. Fetch me this flower. Have I showed you once? The juice of it on sleeping eyelids later would make all manner of women madly dote on the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this flower and be out here again with a Leviathan so on the leaf. Put a girl around my earth in 40 minutes! Nobody wants this juice? I watch Titania when she's asleep. Place the liquor of it in her eyes. Then the next thing is she, waking, looks upon you. Lion, bull, wolf, or bear, on meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue with the soul of love. And dare I take this charm from my side as I can take it from another earth, I will make her rent her pace to me. I'm invisible, and I will appear as a conscience.
I love you not therefore pursue me not. Because I stand to fair Hermia. When I slay, the other slay me. Now told me there was going on to this wood. And here I am, wood within this wood, because I cannot be my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw my iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I treat you fair? Or rather, do I, in plainest truth, tell you I do not nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I love you more. I your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fall unmoved. Use me, but as your spaniel, strike me, spurn me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse place can I beg you, love, and yet a place of higher respect with me than to use it as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look at thee.
And I am sick when I look beyond on you.
You do pique your modesty too much.
To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do but see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you, nor spectre all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the breeze, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
Why does that not such a heart as you? Run when you will, the story shall be changed. The hollow flies and down the old side. The dog pursues the griffin, the wild hind makes speed to catch time. The ruthless speed, the cowardice pursues the shallow flies.
I will not say that questioning, let me go! Or if thou follows me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Why, Demetrius, your wrong says, stand upon my sense. We cannot fight for love as many of you. We should be wooed and we're made not to woo. I'll follow thee and make the heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Well,
Name?
how you do leave this grove? I shall fly. You must see trouble. How's the father there?
Ah, there it is!
Mother. Ready?
Dinner.
Yes.
I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where oxlips and nodding wild grows. For I tell a canopy of luscious wood growing, with sweet musk rose of begging. There sleeps Titania sometime in the night, woven these flowers with dances and delight, and that the snake goes down its skin, a weed wide enough to like a fairy. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes, make her full of purple fantasies. Take thou some of it, seek thee this grove. Sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do so the next thing he spies to be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she on her love. And look thou meet me at the first cockcrow.
For now, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now run for the berry song. Then for the third part of a minute hence.
What thou seest and thou doth break, do it to let you love take. Love and language for his sake. Be a catch around so fair, hard balls of bristled hair. In thine eye it shall appear, when thou wake, as thy dear. Look with some vile things in the air.
Fair love, you think wandering the wood, and to speak trough they forgot our way. We'll rest us from you, if you think it good, tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you out of bed, for I upon this bed will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms and one straw.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, do not lie so near.
Oh, take this sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes meaning in love's confidence. I mean, and my heart unto yours is knit, so that one heart be knit. Two bosoms in a chain with an oath. So then, two bosoms in a single trough. Then by your side, no better than we and I. For lying share from the eye, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much beshrew my manners and my pride, and Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and person, lie further off than human modesty. Such separation, may well be said, becomes the virtuous bachelor of name. So, far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. May thy love ne'er offer thy sweet life.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, I say. So I end life when I do in loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep, give thee all this rest.
With half that wish, the witch's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest lie gone, but Athenian sounds like none. On whose eyes I might approve this blouse wholesome, during the dark. Night and silence. Who is here? Leads it back to the tea dog there. This is he, my master said. Despises the Athenian maid. Hear the maiden sleeping sound. Only the day can be hearing ground. Priest old chief, there's not wrong here. This lack love, this kill courtesy. Till upon one on that row, all the power of this charm doth go. When thou wakest, let love forbid. Sleepy seat upon thine eyelids. So awake when I'm jogged, promise now to overarm.
Stay there, help me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge you to be responsible thus.
Oh, wilt thou die, we believe you. Do not stop.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am wrapped in this fond chase, more is my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, so mine eyes are often washed than hers. No, no, I'm as ugly as a bear that beasts that make me to run away for fear. Therefore, no marvel though Demetrius do as monsters fly in my presence thus. What wicked, dissembling glass of mine made me compare with her Myriad. But who is here? Lysander on the ground. Dead.
run through fire, I will fly through transparent colors. Nature shows ardent through thy bosom, may I see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how thin a word is I finally perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though you love your Hermia? Lord, yet Hermia loves you still, and be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes with her I spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love. Who would not trade a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you are worth for me. Things growing on my right until their season, so I, being young, till now right not to reason. Touching on the point of human skill, reason is the marshal to my will and leads me to your eyes, where I overlook love's stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve such scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I never did, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye? But you look to flout my insufficiency? Could sooth you do me wrong, to troth you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Perforce I must confess, I thought you bore more true gentleness. Although a lady, one man refused, another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a serpent of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. For all the heresies that men do believe are hated most of those they do deceive. So thou, my serpent, in my heresy, of all be hated, but most of me. In all my powers, address your loving might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! To the best to pull out this crawling serpent from my breast! I mean, for pity, but a dream was here. Lysander, look how I took great fear. You dreamt the serpents at my heart away. You sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What's removed? Lysander, Lord! What? Out of hearing? No sound, no words? Speak of my love, speak it if you hear. For I swore almost to fear. No? Then I shall perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Are we all pets?
It's a marvelous municipal rehearsal. This green flash on the station. This common break, our turn house, we should do an action as we do it. What we do?
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou?
There are some things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. I see that.
Oh, violate Apollo's fear. I believe we must leave the can out. When all is
But,
well.
not wait. I have a device to make all up. My dear brother. Let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bon the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 86.
fear it. I do, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring a shield us. A line among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is nothing more fearful while found your line living. You ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, either for yours. If you think I were to come hither as a lion for taking my life, no, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. and let the name his name and come tell me that he is snug the journey.
Then it shall be so. But there are two odd things. That is, to bring Moonlight into the chamber for Paris and Thisbe, as you know, did meet my movement.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play.
A calendar. A calendar. Look at me on that. I have moonshine. I have moonshine.
Yes! It all shine that night!
Why then you may need a casement of the great chamber window when we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye! Or else a man must come in, and he must have opposite lawns, and a lantern. Say he comes to speak or to present the person of moonshine. There's another thing, Mom. There must be a wall. A wall in the great chamber for appearance in this week. Says the story can talk for a cheek in the wall.
And can never bring in a wall.
What say you, Mom?
Some man or other must present war. And let him have some laughter, or some glamour, or some rough catch to signify war, and let him hold his fingers thus. And through that kind shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. If that may be, then all is well. Now, that may be, then all is well. Yes, it's well. Sit down, every mother's son. Here's your marks of Pyramus. You begin. When you have finished your speech, enter into that's prayer. Yes, that's prayer. And so everyone according to his cue.
What? Everyone wants to unsatisfied. Soon the flavor of the fairy queen. What a place one. Hurrying orchard. And after two cups spicy calls.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe. Thisbe! Take off. Stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of the odious savor sweet.
Odorous, odorous.
Odors savor sweet, so hath thy breath, my dear. Yes, Thisbe here. But hark, a voice. Stay but here while, and by I will to be here.
Search your Pyramus dinner like you.
Must I speak now?
I marry you must.
You see, you must understand, Tigers, but to see a noise is heard, it is to come again. You speak your whole parts. Cues and all. Pyramus. Enter. The cues passages. Never higher.
It's true, it's all. Yes.
If I were fair, this means
Sometime a horse will be sent out of town. Aha, that is there. Sometime a fire. And they barking about the growing burden that horse will have a hand. And never return.
why did they run away? Ha! This is a knavery that has made me afeard. What do you see? You see an ass head in ground, do you?
Oh, let's be bold. Yeah, how translated.
I see that, knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me if they could. But I will not stray from this place. I will walk up and down here and will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. The usual cock so black of you, with orange horny bill, and the throstle with his nose so true, the red little quill.
What angel waits me from my sorrow?
It's the sparrow and the lark, and some cupid gray, whose note from any man doth mark, and shall not answer nay. And indeed, who would give his wit to so cruel as a bird? Who would give a bird alive over like cupid and so?
I pray you, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, as is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, that you should have a little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love do keep little company together nowadays. More so much they should not make friends. Nay, I can believe upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
No, not so, neither. But if I had been enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to show my own.
After this would not decide to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer stood off pinned upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. And they shall lift thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thy impressive brows dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready? And I. Where shall we go?
I worship mercy heartily. I beseech thy worship's name.
Papa,
I shall desire more acquaintance of you, good master Howard. If I cut my finger, I shall make both of you. Your name, honest gentleman?
these blossoms.
I pray, lend me to Mistress Swatch, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Good master, mustard seed. I know that place as well. That same giant-like Count of the Offspeak hath devoured many gentlemen of your house. I promise you, your kindred hath made mine eyes water here now. I shall desire you more acquaintance, good master, mustard seed.
Come, wait upon them. Lead him to my bower. The moon here is close to the watery eye. And when she weeps, weeps every little flower. Remembering some important chastity. Tie up my lover's tie. Bring him silently.
Wonder if Titania be awakened. And then what it was, the next came into our eye, which she must have doted on and extracted. My messenger. Oh, now, master, what may we know about this haunted grove?
My mistress was monstrous in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, cooked hatches, rude mechanicals, that worked for bread at picnic stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended to break Theseus' nuptial day. The shallows fixing of the parents or who Pyramus presented in your sport. For should it seem to enter in a break, when I did him a disadvantage take. And asses no I fixed it on his head, when honest Thisbe must be answered. And forth my memory comes with aim spy, like wild geese giving far high. Or rusted paddock coughs, many and sort, rising and crowing and guns report, serving themselves and madly sweep the sky, and at his sight away his fellows fly. Their sense this week, their play this strong. May these men begin to do these things wrong. I led them on a distracting fear, and let sweet Pyramus translate it there. And in a moment it came to pass. In a moment it came to pass. Titania the awakened in love with an ass. This
forces in SVPA. Stand close. It's the same thing. Indeed. Perhaps not. Oh, look how. It is the same thing.
This is the woman, but not this man.
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Lay threats so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now that I tried, but I should use thee worse. And thou hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, be your shoes of blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. Sun was not so true unto the day as he be. Would he have stolen away from the sleeping Hermia? I'll believe the day's whole earth is bored, and that the moon through descended creeping so displeasing her brother's noontide with the antipodes. It cannot be that thou hast murdered him. So should murder look, so dead, so free.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander, our good Demetrius? Wilt thou give him to me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, her! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth, never be numbered again among men. Oh, once tell true. Tell true even for my sake. Hast thou looked upon him being awake? Or hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, great touch. Could not a worm and adder do so much? An adder did for with double tongue than thou serpent never ever stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Privilege never seen me more. And from your hated presence part I so, whether he be dead or not.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For death that bankrupt, sleep doth sorrow owe. And now, in some slight measure will pay. Before his tender, here I make some stay.
That's not done. Thou was mistaken quite, led the lodge you so true love sight. Thine is the prisoner of the force and sue. True love is turned, not a false turn true.
The fate rules one man holding true. The main fail cut out of the ultimate belly.
About this wood, swifter than the wind and further of Athens, look thou find.
I'll fancy sick as she, careless cheers with sighs of love, and toss of fresh blood to me. Some illusion, look thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she to appear.
I go, look how I go. Swifter than an arrow from a tartar's bow.
Flower of his purple dye, pick with Cupid's archery, sink into the apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When should he wake, if she be by, beg her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helen is here again. Now the youth who stood by me, waiting for a lover's feet, and so fond pageantry, who were fools these mortals be.
Sigh, the noise they make will cause leisures to wait.
Then it should once move on, these things we sport alone, and all do best please me. This befall prosperously.
Why should you think that I would wound scorn? Scorn is the religion of women's ears. But now, I weep. I vow so born and into the all truth to me. How can these things be seen scorn to you? Very bad and faithful, proven true. loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen. Goddess. Nymph. Perfect divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how bright in the shell. Thy lips. Those kissing cherries tempting grow. That pure congealed high white door of snow, fanned by an eastern wind when thou holds up thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spot. Oh, hell, I see you all are meant to send dancing for your garment. If you were civil and courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so to vow and swear and super praise my parts. When I do what you hate with your hearts, you both are rivals in love Hermia. And now the vows to mock Helena, a true exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in poor maid's eyes with your division. None of noble sort, so offended virgin, and extort poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. I hear in all the will, and with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my heart. And yours of Helen to me, whom I do love, and will love to my death.
Never did mockers miss more.
Lysander, I will none. If ere I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but a guest while sojourn. And now to Helen it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou shalt abide here. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, that from the eyes function takes, the ear more quick than apprehension makes. Where it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. It's not by mine eye thy sound be found, mine ear vacant, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should you stay, and what doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helen, who so endures the night, and all thy fiery oaths and eyes of light. Why seest thou me? Do not this make me know that the hate I bear thee may leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
No, she is one of these confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? In all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, and we have chosen a hasty-footed time for parting us. Oh, is all forgot, all school-days friendship, childhood innocence? We Hermia, like two artificial gods, that with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both warbling with one song, both in one key, as if our hands, our sides, voices, and minds had been incorporate. So we grew together, like as to a double cherry, seeming parted, but yet in union and partition. Two lovely berries molded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies but one heart. Two of the first, like hopes and heraldry, do but one, crowned with one crest. Will you rent our ancient love asunder, to join with men, escorting your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly, our sex as well as I may chide before, while I love you for the injured.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. See if you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And make your other love weak and sweet, but now to scorn you with his foot. Call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me for his affection? not making such an argument, but fare ye well. It's partly mine own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Excellent, sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she can't entreat, I can compel.
I can't compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that, which I would lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Thy say shall withdraw, prove it to. Quick, come!
Lysander, where do you intend all this?
Away, you Ethiop.
No, no. You'll seem to break loose. Take out as you follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man. Go!
Hang off, thou cat! Thou bird or vile thing, let loose, I will shake thee from thee like a serpent.
Lysander, why have you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love. Out, tawny tartar, out! Loaded medicine, oh hated potion, hence!
How'd you jest? Yes, simply so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her? Strike her! Kill her dead! Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
Hate me? What greater harm can you do than hate me? Hate me wherefore? Oh, what news is this, sweet love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you love me, since night you left me. Why have you left me? God forbid in earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never to desire to see thee more, therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain, not thee truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
By me, juggler, you cannot block the thief of love. What have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine faith, have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you dare mention answers from my gentle tongue? By fire, you can't think you puppet you.
Puppet! Ah, so that's what goes the game. I see she hath made a comparison in our statutes. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth she failed with him. Have you grown so high in his esteem? 'Cause I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I, thou painted maple? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails can break an eye.
I have no gift at all in sharpness. I am but made in my countenance. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can catch her. Lower! I am the more to love you. But ever keep your counsels never wrong. Save that and love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself. He followed you for love, I followed him. But he had shaking hands and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, and to kill me too. And now, so you let me quiet go back to Athens while I bear my father back. Let me go, you see how simple and how far I am.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
Foolish heart, I leave your time.
What, Lysander? Demetrius!
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a big sin when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fixed.
Little again, nothing but no and little. Why do you suffer to find me thus let me come to her?
To God! Lord, and this kingdom not blasphemy. You breed, you acorn.
You are too vicious in your behalf that scorns your services. Take not her part, speak not of Helena. For if thou doesn't attend, never so show of love to her, thou shalt defy it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try who's right, if thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with
cast the night. Starglow can cover that one on, but drooping fog is black as Acheron. Leave these pesky rivals so strange, one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometimes swaying my tongue, and stood Demetrius out and say the wrong, and sometimes railed out like Demetrius. And from each other looked out leave them thus. To lower the breath out kind of fitting sleep, he laid your leg and that wings doth creep. Then crushed this herb into Lysander's eyes, whose liquor hath the virtuous property to take from hence with his might, and make his eyes roll in wanton sight. When next they wake all this dream shall seem a fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall lovers wed, and leave whose gate shall never end. Whilst I listen fair to thee employ, out to my queen beg her Indian boy, and I will her Chandi's release from monster's view, nor things shall be peace.
My fair lord, this must be done with haste. For next week dragons come to town so fast, and yonder shines over carpenter.
But we are spirits of another sort. I was one whose loves of oft made sports, and the forest where the girls may tread, on eastern gates all fiery red, opening on Neptune's fair blessed beams, turns into yellow gold to soft green schemes. And notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet at day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. God will lead them up and down.
What art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Come, Billy, draw ready. Where art thou?
You would be straight.
Follow me then, well, then around. My family speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak. In some bush. Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou looking to the stars and the thick bushes before? And wilt not come? Come, Gregory, come, child. I will deal with the rod, he is the fire. That draws a sword on me.
Ye art thou there?
He goes before me, yet he tears me on. Tell me what he calls, and he's gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I follow fast, but faster than he can fly. Then follow him I in this dark and even way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day. Forth Demetrius, hold on this flight. I'll find Demetrius and revenge his slight.
Ho, ho, coward, where art thou?
Abide me if thou darest. Well, I wot thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and dare not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Follow me then. We'll try the night in the mirror.
Nay, then thou mockest me, thou shalt buy this year. Never I see thy face by daylight see, I go thy way. Making it strangely. To measure out my length from this cold bed, my days approach, look to be visited.
A weary night, a long and tedious night, made by hours, shine comforts from the east. That I may back to Athens by daylight, and these that my poor company rest. And sleep. Sometimes shuts up, sorrows on. Spare me a while for mine.
Hit but three, come one more. Two of a kind, both make four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is in each lad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. The damage with the dew and torn with briars. No further crawl, no further go. My legs can no longer keep pace with my desires. Here I will rest me to the break of day. Heavens, shield my sands within me to fray.
On the ground, sleeping sound. Look right to your eyes, sweet gentle melody. When thou wakest, thou takest. Relax, and the country proverb shown. That they shall have their own. Jack will have Jill. Nor shall go ill. Every man shall have his mare, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I my amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and to kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle boy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
That's my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cowboy?
Ready?
Monsieur Cowboy, good Monsieur. Take your weapons in your hand and fetch me a red-picked humblebee on the top of the thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not hurt yourself too much in the action, Monsieur. And, good Monsieur, have the honey bag really come. I would love to see you overflow with honey bags, senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Give me only Monsieur Mustard Seed. Hey, think I catch it?
What you will?
Nothing much about Castle with these blossom to scratch. I must look barbarous tomorrow. Methinks I am marvelous hair about the face, and that I am such a tender ass, if my head be but the only I would scratch.
You want to hear some music, my sweet love?
I've reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the guns.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desires?
Truly a pen pump. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, after a feather.
I have a venturous fairy that shall fetch the squirrel's horn and seek thee new nuts.
I'd rather a handful or two of good dry peas. But pray, let none of your people stir me. I've had acquisition of sleep upon me.
Thou and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Soaked up in the woodland, and sweet honeysuckle gently into it. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Seest thou the sweet sight? Her dotage I now begin to pity. For meeting her late behind wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, did I break her and fall out with her? For she is temples then have rounded, the cornet of fresh and fragrant flowers. Like that same dew who sometimes on the bud was wont to swell like round annoying curls, but now in the pretty flower ties, like tears that did at their own skirts be well. When I had my pleasures taunt her, she in mild terms begged my patience. I did ask her for a change of child, but straight she gave me, and now I have no more. I'll undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Have my messenger, my gentle puck. Take the transformed scalp off this insidious way. If you wait even the others may do, then I'll back again to Athens' repair and think no more of this night's accidents. But it's a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy tale. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Thy blood of perfect flower hath such force and blessed power. Now my Titania, wake ye my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass. How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music hall. Strike more dead than all these fires.
Music, oh music, such that charming sleep.
When thou wakest, look down on the bullseyes. Now, thou and I are in reality. We will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance into Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. And there shall the faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus in all jollity.
Fair King and tenant Mark, I do the morning mark.
And then my queen in silence said, triply after night shade, we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, within our flight. Tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go on, of you. Find out the forester. When our observation is performed, and since we have devoured of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. When couple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds, an echo and conjunction.
I was with Hercules in Cadmus once, when in the woods of Crete we bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chidings. From the air, the skies, the grove, all regions near seemed all one mutual cry. Never did I hear such musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sandy, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Crook-kneed and dewlapped like the stallion bulls, slow in pursuit, but notched and mouthed like bells, each under each. The crackling cymbal was never held to a horn in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear. But soft, what names are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here, Stephen. This, Lysander. This Demetrius is. And this Helena, old Never's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
Oh, no doubt. They rose up early to observe the rite of May. And here on tent, came here to grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegis. Is this not the day that Hermes should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, wake them. A good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Beginnings with birds for the couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep by hate and fear no enemy?
My lord, I reply amazingly, half sleep, half waking. But as yet I swear, I know not how I came here. But as I think, for truly I would speak. And so methinks it is, I came with Hermia hither. our attendants to be gone from Athens where we might, without the peril of fleeing law.
Enough! Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. It would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius. Thereby have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of herself, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I, in fury, thither follow them. But, my good lord, I went not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia. Melted as the snow seems to me now as remembrance of an idle love, in which my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye, is only Helena. To her was I betrothed here I saw Hermia, but like a sickness did I go this food. But as in health, come to my natural face, now I do love it, wish it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will. For the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now something more, our purpose nothing shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Paulina.
Seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see things, parts of that, when everything seems double.
So methinks I found Demetrius like a jewel, my own, and not my own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think that the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Helena.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then? We are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, talking out an answer, my next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho, Peter Quince. Luke the Alexander. Now Peter Starman. God's my life. Stone away madly asleep. I've had the most rare vision. I've had a dream beyond what man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he will go back to expound his dream. Methought I was. There is no man who can say what. Methought I was, and methought I had. Man is a past fool if he will often say what he thought I had. Man's eye hath not heard, his ear hath not seen, his hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to reason what this dream was. I will have you to quench like a ballad in this dream, and I shall sing it at the latter end of our play before the Duke. It shall be called Bottom's Dream because it hath no bottom. Peradventure, to make it more gracious, I shall sing it after death.
Have you been to Paul's house? Is it complete?
King Without a doubt, he is transport.
He does not.
must say paragon. A paramours. God shield is a thing of naught.
Master, Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married. Busboy had gone forward. We've all been made mad.
Oh, sweet blue bottom. Thus, having lost 6 pence a day during his life, could not escape 6 pence a day. And had the Duke not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day Pyramus or nothing.
But ask me not what. Ask me not what for if I tell you I'm not true, then I will tell you everything right as it died. Not to worry with me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good shoes, steel beards, and ribbon steel pumps. Be present here at the palace. Every man of the Lord's part for the short and the long is some place preferred. In any case, let this we have clean ribbons, and when not be the place the lion's power cares down, for they shall ever visit the lion's claws. And those two matters, even though onions are God, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I could not doubt what you say, it is a sweet company. No more words. Away, go away!
More strange than true. Never may believe these ancient fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers of madmen have such sleeping brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than good reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are imagination often packed. One sees more devils in vast help and hold. That is the madman. The lover, almost frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, and the fine threads of one, doth vanish from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks have strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, would comprehend some ringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, poses a bush supposed to bear.
But all the stories have been having told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, howsoever strange, but admirable.
Ah, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love will comfort your hearts.
More than to us. Waiting your royal walks, your board to bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours, between our after supper and bedtime? Where's our usual manager of mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, my Theseus.
Say, What aversion have you for this evening? How should we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief having sport to write. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Little none of that. That have I told my love and glory by kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played live from Thebes, King Midas the Conqueror. The Thracian muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sordid of the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyrrhus and his love Thisbe, a very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is how nice and wondrous strange to know. How shall we find the conqueror of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But at 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, not one player fitting. And tragic, my noble lord, it is, for therein Pyrrhus doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, with more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, who have never toiled in their minds until now, and now have labored their unbreathed memories with the same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I've heard it over. There's nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intent, extremely stretched and topped with cruel pain, to do you service.
I will hear that play. Remember, anything can be missed when civilists and duty tenders. Go and bring them in. Take your places. Ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing of this kind.
The kinder we give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they miss thee. And what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have proposed to greet me premeditated welcomes. Where I've seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, frown on their practiced accents, and in conclusion, suddenly they broke off without paying me welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this attitude I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from a rattling tongue, saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, a tongue-tied simplicity, and these speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will that you should think. We come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill. That would be the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come, but in despite we do not come. As minded to content you. Our true intent is, all for your delight, we are not here, that you should be repentant. The actors are attend in by the show. You know all. You are like
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt, he knows not to stop. Good moral, my lord, it is not enough to speak, but to speak truth.
Indeed, that played like a child on recorder, in sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you want to end the show, but want to answer truth may always win. This man is Pyrrhus, that you would know. This beauteous lady, this baby. This beauteous lady, this baby, is certain. This man with love and rough cast represents wall. That's a final wall to which these lovers sunk. And through walls chink. Through walls chink, poor souls they are content to whisper. At last, that no man wanted. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of gall represents moonshine. For, as you know, by moonshine at -2, do these lovers think no scorn? They're there to whoa. Well, this grizzly beast, which life has by name, the trusty Bisbee, Pyrrhus, the trusty Bisbee, having first by night did scare away, or rather, did affront. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, and lion with vile, bloody mouth did stay. Anon comes Pyrrhus. Anon comes Pyrrhus. Sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Disney's metal snake. Or out he drew his blade. That's blameful blade. And bravely, as he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast. And Disney tarried in the mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest then, lion, moonshine, walled and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
Order for line to speak. On my way,
In this same interlude it doth befall, that I snap my name doth play the wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in its crown or chain. You wish the lovers, Pyrrhus and Bisbee, they whisper often, very secretly. This love, line, this rope, this rough cast, this stone thus shown, drawn in that wall. The truth is so. And this the granny, right and sinister, to which the lovers ought to whisper.
Do you desire Latin hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that here I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyrrhus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim of night. Oh, night, with you so black. Oh, night, whatever art, when day is not. not. Oh, night. Oh, night. Alack. 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 I dare let these promises forgot. And thou, Elbow, how sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. That wall, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me the chink to play through with my line. Thanks, Captain Wall. Josie will be well for this. But what's the eye? Don't you speak of I see? That wicked wall for whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy servants for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, you should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's key. She is to enter now, and I to spy her through the wall. You shall say the full path as I told you. Deceiving me, but key. You understand?
My love? That won't come up, I think.
Think what that was. I am that lover still. And like Amanda, am I trusting still?
Did I like Helen till the fates we kill?
Not sadness to Procris was so true.
As simple as shackleless to Procris, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the walls hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou lilies to me?
Linus! It's Linus!
must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here comes a noble beast in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts we fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, may now perchance will quake and tremble here, but a lion rough while its rage shall roar. The noted eyes snug to join around, a lion fell, nor else no lion's down. For if the lion come and strike into this place, take pity on my left. A very gentle beast, and have a good conscience.
The very best of beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lion is a very fox for this battle.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his discretion cannot carry his valor, and the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries on the fox. It is well, leave it at his discretion. And let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the horn and moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
There's no crescent, and its horns are visible within the circumference.
This lantern doth the horn and moon present. I, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest there of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How is it else the man in the moon?
He dares not go there, for the candle, for you see, is already in snuff.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would leave.
It appears, by his small out of discretion, that he is in the way. But yet in courtesy, in all reason, we must save the time.
Proceed.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I am the man in the moon. This thorn bush is my thorn bush, and this dog is... Oh yes, it's my dog.
Why then, all these should be in the lantern, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Linus too.
Minnie's too!
Nice. Sorry.
This is the plan. But where's my love?
Well, Lord,
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Surely the moon shines with a good grace.
Well masked, lion.
and then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank you, moon, for shining down so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take a truth this be sight. Since life while hath lived and flowered, my dear, which was the fairest dame, hath lived, hath loved, hath liked that look of cheer. Come, tears confound, outscored and wound the path of Pyramus. That left half was hard to hop. Thus I died, thus. Now I'm dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take my light. Take my flight. Now die! 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 Die!
No, die, but an eighth for him, for he is but one.
Less than an eighth man, for he's dead. He's nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover. And yet prove to be an ass. She'll find him by starlight. Here she comes. And her passion. And the play.
I do hope it will be free for such a careless.
Of both will turn the balance, which Pyramus, which Thisbe is the better for. He for a man, God warned us. She for a woman, God bless us.
She has spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means, by those
Sleep, my love. Once dead, my dove. El Pyramus arose. Speak. Speak. What dumb? Dead? Dead. Two must come alive sooner. These lily lips, this cherry
and the wolf behowls in the wood. Wolf's the heavy comment snores, and the weary tasks for done. And the screeching owl screeching loud leaves the remembrance of a shred. Now is the time of the night that the graves all gaping wide, that every man has his sprite, and away his paths to glide. And as we fairies we run, by triple head cat's teeth, in the presence of the sun, no more yielding. Not a frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house.
This house of glittering light, by the dead drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, topless light is broke the fire. And the city after me, sing, that's the triple.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a worldly note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. Through the best bride bed will we, which by us shall bless the deep. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortune. And the blot of great nature's hand shall not to perish stand. Never mole nor hellet nor scar, nor mark prodigious, such as are despised in nativity, which shall upon their children be. And with this field we consecrate, every fairy take his gate. And each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace. And may the owner bless, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If your shadows have offended, think but this and always mend it, that you have but slumbered here in this wicked idle theme. Nor yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, I grant you unearned luck. So, as this goes on, we will make amends ere long. Gentles, give me your hands. And Robin shall restore romance.